All right. It is Chat with the Chief. Man, I'm going to keep this music up, Kat, because it's just way too good. Okay, maybe not. Hey, welcome everybody. Chat with the Chief. It is our August edition. We're going to have two Chat with the Chiefs this month because our Bobcats are back. Man, it's an amazing, amazing school year. You know why it's so cool for me?
Why?
Because not only am I the Chief, but I'm a Bobcat dad.
That's right.
He's a junior now.
That's crazy.
God, that's crazy. The last one is a junior. I'm not going to tell you the age of the oldest one because it will date me. And right now I'll go with looking like 65 on the camera because of the touch up. So I'll go with that 65. So hey, welcome all Bobcats, all of our returning students, our new students, our Bobcat families, from Bobcat Dad here to all my Bobcat parents and families out there. Welcome to Texas State University, the greatest school in the state of Texas, times 10. Go Cats!
Absolutely.
So absolutely. So joining me tonight is Kat Hoyt. Kat is our press information officer amongst many other jobs or tasks here at Texas State University. But we want to welcome y'all to Texas State University, especially our police department. The cool thing about UPD, our acronym, our shortcut is UPD. So if you refer to us UPD, we're good with it. But you're going to see oftentimes our logo, and I'm confident that every member of this organization can share back to you that we deliver our service with love, care, and compassion because we care about our students, times 10. Our primary mission tonight is we're going to focus on some safety tips. We're going to edge into some safety tips. We'll look about 30 minutes for you tonight, so you're not sitting here on Facebook Live or viewing the video later too long. But we are going to share some tips on safety as we edge into the new academic year, and at the same time give you some information on what happens here at UPD. This is Kat's baby. We started this program now about 2 years ago. This is our Safe Ride service. What's really cool about this, Kat, is not only the fact that you've given well over 30,000 rides last year to our students, but that's 30,000 students that got home safe. And man, that can't go lightly tonight. Let's talk about this a little bit. Bobcat Safe Rides. What's the app all about? Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So Bobcat Safe Rides is a free app that any of our Texas State students can use. They have to sign in using their Texas State email address and their Texas State password. They can select where they're at on campus and where they want to go, whether it's on or off campus within a set map.
Oh, nice.
We have trained, background checked, and fully vetted students who will come and pick them up in one of our UPD vehicles, and we'll take them home to wherever they need to get safely. So it is a definition of students protecting students and students helping students. This has been from a rocky start. Everybody knows we hit the ground running, didn't realize how big this program was going to be for the university. But I mean, last year was just absolutely just phenomenal with the amount of rides that we did. We've helped people on and off campus, and we've gotten so many students home safe. And it's like you said, it's my baby. It's near and dear to my heart. Every student who I've talked to, they said that they will gladly wait for safe rides, whether the wait is 5 minutes or it's an hour, depending on.
Yeah, there can be a little bit of a wait, right? Yeah, there can be a little bit of a wait.
And and that's also another thing, is because this program is such a high demand that sometimes we do have a wait. However, we do try to get our Bobcats there as safe and as quickly as we possibly can. So we do ask for all of our Bobcats to be a little bit patient with us, even if there is a little bit of a wait, but we promise you we will get you there. I can say some of the students have stayed 30, 45 minutes past their shift because they're still getting students home safe. So when
Oh man, your team's rock star.
they're fantastic. And you know what? I'll tell you what, we're in the process of interviewing more students right now. Bobcat Safe Rides had over 300 applicants.
It's because it's a, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Kat.
Yes.
So let me get the, so how do you find this app? So I'm old, right? So how do I find this app on my phone? Do I go into the Apple, I go into the App Store for Apple or the Google Play, and what do I search for?
Bobcat Safe Rides. So whether it's
easy.
Apple or Google, Bobcat Safe Rides. I did attach the link inside of the chat here that takes you to the website. It shows you a little bit more, the hours of operation. It shows you the map of where we drop off and pick up at, which I can present, I think. So here's the map that we have. Nice. So anything within this red corner, we will drop students off at. It is something that we do work with the app developers all the time. So if there is, say, like a new student apartment housing that pops up closer over here to Spring Lake Hills, we'll include that into the map as well.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's nice work, Kat. And I think what resonates with me as a Bobcat dad is a few things. One, it's students, keeping students safe. So I know that when somebody's coming to pick up my student as a parent, I know that it's another Bobcat. I know that they have a Bobcat navigator with them. I know that they're trained in first aid, CPR, and naloxone. And for those online, I know everybody probably knows this by now, and I'm a broken record, but here at Texas State University Police Department, all of our police officers, our employees are outfitted with naloxone and trained, which is that medicine that can reverse the effects of an overdose, save a life. We also our cars are directly connected with UPD. So when something happens, because I say when something happens, we can get an officer to our Safe Ride vehicle within minutes. I do want to cover one topic though. If you're a Bobcat watching, if you're intoxicated and you need a ride, use the Bobcat Safe Rides. We're not there to get you in trouble. We're there to get you home safe. The only time that our drivers are trained to keep you healthy and safe. And if there's a time where you need medical care, they are going to call us. And again, our goal is to get you medical care. I want you to drink responsibly. If you're not of age, I don't want you to drink. But if you're going to choose to do so, my goal is to get you home safe. And I promise you, this is a recorded video, so you can quote Chief Matt, right? Get our student home safe.
And we have learned from our mistakes. We do have puke bags. There's no nice way to say them.
Barf bags. We call them barf bags.
Barf bags. We do have barf bags in all of the cars. So
we do, because stuff happens. Yes, we say stuff happens when it happens. But we also have barf powder too. So we keep everybody clean, safe, and secure. We have added great work to our students, Kat, and to you for this program. So rock and roll this year. You need a safe ride. We're here for you, Bobcats. I will say this. I believe we're the only university police department in the country that offers emergency safe rides. So this is different than, our regularly scheduled rides. This is a partnership with Texas State University Police Department and our student government. And our goal is this, and it's really this simple. If you're a Texas State University student, and the best example is you find yourself off campus at a house party, and now you're separated from your friends, maybe you're impaired, maybe something's going on that's making you exceptionally uncomfortable. Guess what? You call UPD 24/7 and you say, I need an emergency safe ride. Tell us who you are, where you're at. Our dispatchers are going to keep you on the phone, because the goal is not just, there's something going on. If you're saying you need an emergency safe ride, I'm coming to get you. And everybody in this building, and we're coming to you live from UPD, you can't tell we're in our offices. Everybody here, whether it's a public safety officer, our PSOs, those are full-time staff. Those are also student employees as well. Our police officers, the chief of police, an administrator, a records person. If no one, we're going to get somebody to you to get you home safely. And we're not coming to give you the fifth degree. We're coming to give you a safe ride. So this is an emergency safe ride. We'll pick you up. We'll get you home. And if you need extra support or services, man, Texas State University brings quite a lot of care through the dean, through our dean's office. We have an amazing dean here at Texas State University, Dean Holmes, their care team, our student counseling center, Dr. Doss over at the Student Health Center. It's just endless the amount of services we have for you here. But I want you to know this, Bobcats and Bobcat families, share this with your students, please. If you're unsafe, you're at a party, an event, and a venue. Now, please, this doesn't mean I went to the outlets and I need to get back home. That's not what this is for, because this is a serious service. But don't second guess yourself. If something doesn't feel right and you need an emergency safe ride home, you call us and we're coming to get you. Kat, did I get it? Am I missing anything on that we need to cover?
You hit the nail on it.
And then you see our number scrolling on the bottom. That is our dispatch number. Again, you are going to talk to a Texas State University dispatcher, whether you call this number or you call 911. You are getting a dispatcher who knows Texas State University, who knows our students, and with our amazing supervisor, Adriana Garcia, and her staff, our staff, they are going to treat you with love, care, and compassion, even on that call. So please do not be shy about using our emergency safe rides. Look, we're about to hit move-in. Move-in weekend across the country is about to happen. And I have 2 tips for you. The first one is pack your patience. So that means you're coming into San Marcos. Here's a great tip for our families. Make sure everybody's hitting the restroom before you get into line. That's a big one. But I will tell you, DHRL is amazing here at Texas State University. They've got a slew of porta potties out there in the car staging area. Kat's put up the Res Life website. They have everything you need to know about move-in, but pack your patience. Be mindful. Be really good about your window of time to move in, because you can't be late, and to be blunt, you can't be too early. I mean, we are orchestrating a lot of students moving in. If you're a San Marcos resident and you happen to be watching this tonight or the video later, please pack your patience as well. We are welcoming over 9,000 new San Marcos residents to this community that we love. I live here in San Marcos, and our students live here in San Marcos. So it's going to be a busy weekend. Shopping's going to be tough. It is what it is. But I will tell you this orchestrated chaos occurs across the country, no matter what major university you're at. Here we take pride because our community loves our students, who are part of our. I always tell my son and I talk about this. Texas State students, I think of them as Bobcats, but the reality is they are residents of the city of San Marcos first and foremost. And then secondly, they attend Texas State University, whether I work here, which is me, or my junior who lives in town with me. We actually basically live on campus. And for our 9,000, yeah, you're living on campus, but you're still part of San Marcos. But living on campus, it's definitely a Texas State feel. Secondly, you don't need 9 million things. I'm gonna watch, and I've been in your shoes moving in. This is 4 times now, and so I will tell you, less is best. Where your students not in the middle of nowhere. It's not a desert here. You can walk to Target from campus. We got the HEB. We all love our HEB. We've got our big HEB over by the move-in area, and they love our students, and it shows in their service as well. So, pack what you need, but you're going to be okay. You don't need 9 million things, and what you feel like you missed, or your student will find out later what they need, especially after a couple of weeks. You can always grab it up and get it later, or get it delivered later. But I get it. You're going to be coming with a lot of stuff, please. And I will add this, Kat. This is my 10 cents, and having lived here now for a few years. Our freshmen don't need a car. I mean, You really don't. And here's why I say this. And so your student's gonna say, no, I need a car. And I get it. And it's to get home maybe on a weekend or those
Mhm.
kind of things. But in Cat's alumni, there
Yes.
is you can do and get to everything, right, Cat?
Oh, absolutely. There's times where I think still as a staff member, I'm going to jump on the bus and go across campus myself and just leave my car.
Yeah, TransDev's impressive.
Mhm.
I know this firsthand as well. So getting into the heart of town, and I also think too, when you don't have a car, you're probably more immersed into the campus, into visiting the
Yes.
river, going to Sewell Park, the Meadow Center,
Mhm.
riding the glass bottom boats, getting onto the square and the different restaurants there that are amazing, riding the shuttle service to the outlets. There's just a lot to do, and there's a lot of good food on campus. So, where can you find me at noon every day of the week?
Harris Dining Hall.
Harris Dining Hall. So the food here it's good stuff. So what to expect is pack your patience, expect a lot of traffic. Don't stress because it's already a tough day. I mean, you're dropping off your Bobcat. My wife and I think back to when we dropped off our first son. Man, I drove away. I felt sick to my stomach. It's tough. So we get it. We're there for you. We're going to help direct and guide you. Flag down one of my officers if you need anything. We've got pack some waters. Highly recommend. It's going to be hot. It's been
Mhm.
hot. So pack some cold water. That's not a bad idea to have a little ice chest with you for everybody. Be mindful of family members that may have some mobility issues. Just be cognizant of that. Um, no harm, no foul. Just to have a couple. I'll do the move in and then link up later in the day. And if you have the joy of being able to stay overnight for sure, and get some time with your Bobcat. But I will tell you, they're busy during Welcome Week. It's jam packed. So patience,
Mhm.
less is best. Don't need 40 cars. And above all, take a million pictures. And when you feel stressed, remember this mug, take a deep breath and just soak it in because it's going to be over like that and you're going to be driving back. And the only memories you're going to have are the good memories. So, welcome to Texas State. I'm excited for you. If you can't tell, I love moving. I love moving. So let's cover a little bit now on living on campus. I know this seems like simple stuff, but I'm going to tell you, as the chief of police here at the best university in the state of Texas, our students don't always lock their doors because it's lazy or easy for everybody to start visiting. But please lock your doors. Please keep your dorm room doors locked. Secure your valuables. Don't bring any valuables. Probably not a bad idea. You really don't need a car. I guess I'm going to sound like a broken record on that one. But living on campus is a great experience, and truly utilize CAT's Safe Ride services. They're there for you. They're there to get you
Mhm.
around. And when you go to explore for the first time, go with your roommates and always think of the buddy system. I mean, we have a good, safe campus. We're here to keep you safe, but we're not immune to anything like any other city. So when you go out to explore, whether it's in the daytime or the nighttime, always make sure you got somebody going with you, a buddy with you as well. I worry about that. I worry about you, and then think of think about this as when you're moving in new as a new freshman here on campus. You're going to have your access card, and we're a campus community, and the first line of defense is your access card. So it's all about access control, and you have to be that good partner to not only the whole community, but everybody you're living with, and you're going to get challenged. You're going to be inside your complex, and somebody's gonna be outside, like, "Hey, let me in." And there's a process in place where you can call DHRL, you can call RA in case you forget your access card. But I think the worst thing you can do is let someone in you don't know. Obviously, if it's your roommate or another student you got to know and they live in that complex, yeah, I mean that's obvious. But if it's someone you don't know, it's a disservice to your roommates and everybody else in the facility if you just let them in. And it's tough to walk away and not let somebody in, right? You feel rude or you feel like you're not being nice, but you are being nicer if you go by the rule of thumb that no access card, no entry. And I need everybody's help on this one. So I share that with you. And then, as always, Cats, run the number 245-2805. That gets you into UPD. Obviously, if it's an emergency, 911 gets you into UPD, your Texas State University dispatchers, who are rock stars, and they are there to serve you. So if you see something strange, please say something. Please call us and let us know. So you are the first line of defense. Use that card you see here on the screen. Use the access control, and just be good about not letting strangers into your home, into our home, our community. Look, I'm gonna rant on this one just for a minute. I know, I get it. This sharing your location thing with family, but I know the benefit. I know the benefit that if something bad were to happen, you can take your pick. I'm not going to share anything specific to jinx us tonight, but using a program like Life 360, I don't get a kickback, but I've been using that system since it started. Kat's more familiar with Find My Friends on your phone. But Life 360 is on the phone as well. What's nice about that system is it tracks your location as a family. We use it as a family. I remember when we first got it, that our kids were hesitant, like, oh, you're just gonna follow what we're doing or watch us, and it was kind of funny. It ended up being the reverse. They would see where my wife and I were out to dinner and say, hey, you guys didn't take us to dinner, or bring us back something. But all joking aside, please have a location service on your phone and share it, please. This is your family's not going to stalk you on Life 360 or Find Your Friends. It is just that to keep us safe and to keep us a good community. God forbid something bad happens, but if it does, I want to be able to get to you. And this is what helps us. So location services, sharing with your family. I know you're like, especially if you're a freshman, incoming freshman, you're like, I want to be able to go do this or this. And you're going to be tempted to turn it off. Don't do it. Add it to your phone, add it as a family, talk about it. If you want to set some ground rules, set some ground rules. Talk very openly about what the importance of this. And if you need some support or some more information, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'm there to share with you. Living off campus is no different, right? I mean, you really don't need a car. Mm-hmm. The system, the TransDev system throughout the city is phenomenal. But again, lock your doors, secure your valuables. Off-campus housing does not have the same safeguards that we do here on campus. Doesn't mean that they're not safe. It's different. They're large apartment complexes typically, even if you're renting a home. And I've been asked a lot, Chief, what are some of the technologies out there that can help us keep our Bobcats safe, especially if we don't have a lot of money? And there's a lot of tricks out there. I'm going to share a few tonight. When we meet at our next chat with the chief, we're going to go into more detail on some of these systems. But some of the things I like really are the webcams. Are these security cameras. Why do I like these? Well, because I can set these like this. These are Casa cams. I'm not advocating for Casa, but I share that example because I think this one's $35 on Amazon. This one's probably $20. You might even find it with a coupon for less. And these are nice, especially, I think I can use these in multiple scenarios. If I'm sharing space with someone, right? I've got to make sure everybody knows it's there and that we're, that it's on. If I have my own room, or my own apartment, where say I have my own room in a suite. What's nice about these is I can turn them on, and it's basically an alarm system because you set the motion on and it alerts your phone. And so for $25 or $30, you now have an alarm in your room and it records. You put a little SD card in there. You don't have to buy any cloud services. You don't need Alexa. There's many like the Casa. I just share the Casa because it's one I'm familiar with and have used and used for years. And I've got some that are 3-4 years old, still booming, still going strong. Up here in the corner, it's a little Wi-Fi door alarm. And I like these as well, especially if I have my own private room, but I'm in a suite. It's kind of nice because I can set that up. It's Wi-Fi enabled, and it'll just tell me when my door is open and when my door is closed. And that's important to know, especially if you're living in a suite situation, or if you're living by yourself and again don't want to spend the fees on any kind of massive alarm system. I think you can pick these up for $15. And again, Amazon is a great way to go for a system like that as well. So I share that with you. There's more. We'll share some more technologies as we get closer to the time when we get at our next chat with the chief. So please make sure that you're working through some of that. As we get ready here to wrap up, I want to talk about parking on campus because Texas State University Police is responsible for parking on campus. And Kat's put up our interactive parking map. You can find this online. And I want to hit a few touch points, and we'll have a heck of a lot more information on parking in our next meeting. But you can go to this interactive map and you can find by your permit where you can park. And I just want to remind our Res Life, our students living on campus, that you are not guaranteed a spot right next to your living facility. Kat, if you can click on maybe a couple of the on-campus housing lots there. And so if you click on, you go to the map, this is going to tell you that green is for green permit, which is a residence hall parking. It's reserved from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 till noon on Fridays. We work it out this way because it means other permits could park in there after those hours. And we have found that works exceptionally well. We have parking garages on campus. You'll know through this web where your parking space is. What's really cool too is we're getting ready to launch a new app, which is as a permit holder, whether you're a resident living on campus, a commuter lot, you're going to be able to know where open spaces are before you even get here, which is going to make our lives as commuters a heck of a lot easier. Kat, can you go down to Thorpe Lane so we can show real quick the new lot? As best you can, because it's not highlighted. There you go. You're almost there. So on Thorpe Lane, we're adding a lot that it's actually back a little bit. It's going to have I-35 corridor access. So if you're a commuter coming off I-35, you're going to be able to shoot right into this new lot. It was scheduled to be online. We've had some delays in construction due to the weather. But this lot is going to allow you as a commuter to come in right off the 35 frontage road, park quickly. I think we've got about 500 spaces there. And then you're going to be able to jump on Transdev, jump on the shuttle, and get onto campus pretty quick. As a commuter, that would be my preference lot for sure. So from a parking perspective, I want y'all to know this. Please get your permit. Please park in the spaces that are allotted for your permit. I know Kat has a new video series just made for our students that might be kind of fun, that might be kind of interactive and engaging, so that we just get some of the rules home, right?
Absolutely.
So get ready for those to come up on our webpage, and you'll be able to see what parking looks like. So more to follow on parking, but stay tuned. You know, I feel like we've been horsing around a little bit on this evening, and the reason I say we've been horsing around, see, that's my lead in. That's terrible. That's for those that don't know, especially for our incoming Bobcats, you're going to get to meet Duke and Lyndon. This is Duke here, and this is Lyndon. This is Haley and Alicia, and Sergeant Rod Manzanares, our Mounted Patrol unit. And they're out on campus, so they'll be at our football games. They're in the core of campus, and they will be out there, and they're a great photo opportunity for you. And there's we're building tradition here at Texas State. So you go to a university, in the state of Texas with the only campus police department with mounted patrol. You know what I'm saying? Boom! Time too. I like those buttons, Calvin. And then I would like to introduce you to David and Monique. David, soon to be Corporal David Velasco Martinez, and soon to be Corporal Monique Grijalva David is alumni. Graduated Texas State just like Kat. Matter of fact, many of our members of UPD are alumni. Our Assistant Chief Daniel Benitez is alumni when it was called Southwest Texas State University. I won't say anything about his age. But I wanted to share David and Monique with you because we have expanded our therapy dog program. So David and Monique, if all goes well, will be going to Paws and Stripes in Florida in October to get trained and bring home 2 new therapy dogs. That means we'll have a therapy dog on campus from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. So look forward to that. It's tough when you come to campus from home and you leave behind thinking about leaving behind your family pet or your own pet. And our therapy dogs can provide that love that furry family friend love, fur babies. I don't know, all the different terms that you're missing, and can provide a great level of care. Both David and Monique will be certified as mental health officers here in the state of Texas. They work very closely with our student counseling center, student health, all of our partners on campus, and they're really here to serve you because we respect and fully understand, the challenges with especially being away from home for the first time. So get ready for David, Monique, and to be determined the new puppies, what their names are. I don't want to jinx us. Worst case scenario will be January, but I'm hoping that it's October. I want to challenge anyone that's watching the video or that is are alive with us or watches the video later. Do a Google search of Paws and Stripes, Brevard County Sheriff's Department, BREV is in Victor, ARD. It is an amazing program. The Sheriff's Department there, I think they started in 2012 or 13. They started this program where they get their dogs from the local SPCA. And what's cool about that is, cool. So Kat's got the link up there. What's cool about that is, I think we can even add the webpage. There you go. And so they get these dogs, and then the sheriff has the basic training first done by those that are incarcerated in the jail. Man, what a winning program, right? Not only are we getting 2 loving, highly trained therapy dogs to serve our bobcats and our students and our faculty and staff, but at the same time, we're rescuing a dog, and at the same time, this sheriff is sharing some love, care, and compassion with those of us in the community that probably at a time in our lives where we could use some love, care, and compassion, and an opportunity to build some of that self-respect and self-esteem. So rock star to the Sheriff's Department there. I want to give them a plug because it's that important and just an amazing program. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that program update. And then as tradition, we will be out the first day of every semester handing out donuts, right? Cops and donuts. What is more? See, now that when we're handing out, we gotta have some tunes going this year. Duke and Lyndon will be out there with us on the first day. Please let your Bobcats know to stop in and see us. Kat, where are we going to be, and how many donuts are we doing this year? Because
we will be in we'll be in the quad area, so around Boca, around the flagpole, the giant TXST letter. So we'll be in that area, and I want to say we're handing out a little over 800 donuts this year.
Dang, 800 donuts, y'all. So you heard it here. We will be out there, cops handing out donuts. Everybody thinks it's funny, but I'm going to give a spoiler alert. Here's a spoiler alert. Cops love donuts. It's true. I mean, I'm just telling you. I'm not supposed to eat them, but I love them. It is cop food. So that brings us to the end of our evening with you tonight. I hope you found some of this information useful. We'll get into some really specific security tips and whatnot for when we meet on the 20th. But I will say, on behalf of every member of the Texas State University Police Department, we are so excited that our Bobcats are coming back. We're so excited for move-in. We're looking forward to getting to meet you. We have some really cool programs planned out for fall, especially with our partners over in student success, who are just hands down the best. They're just, man, what a great place to be. And I can share this with you because I'm a Bobcat dad. So it is a pretty rock star place to be. And Kat can attest to that, being alumni.
Absolutely, a double alumni. Loved it so much I came back twice.
Came back twice. That's right. Kat graduated her master's just this year. So pretty impressive. We're here for you. My email's simple. It's chiefmatt@txstate.edu. Never hesitate to always reach out if you need something. If you're a distant family member and something pops up and you're like, you just don't know who to call us. Call us, track me down. My cell phone's online as well. Something comes up and you need some support, man, you just give us a call and we'll take good care of you. I promise. Doesn't have to be a police thing. We can definitely, we're connected with all our resources here. So with that, I want to wish you all a safe and blessed night. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us tonight. And we'll close, and we will see you on August 20th for Chat with the Chief.